What is going on, my fantastic folks of YouTube? This is MK the Truth, DODBENT. Oh boy, we got some beauties to take a look at today. If you guys are new to the channel, please, you gotta come on and join the squad. Also connect to my Instagram. It is the_truth_MK. Also, ladies and gentlemen, all music is produced by me, DODB. And I play them in the background here as well. But before we get started, I gotta say this on this shoe. This review is for educational purposes only. This is only MK's analysis, and then I'm getting on up out of here. So what shoe do I have for you today? Pink box era. The Nike SB Dunk Low OG Pigeon. Now, I tried to do some, cross-referencing to kind of get a feel for what may be, because this that first run, or so they call it. They know what the shoe's supposed to consist of and supposed to look like. That first run. Let's see how good so far. Whew. I didn't know how beautiful this colorway was when I first saw it, but man, this is a beautiful colorway. So what are we looking at right here? So we are looking at the beautiful pigeon. This represents New York City, all the pigeons, the concrete, so forth and so on. Now what I'm saying so far, the suede on the upper is looking accurate. That is looking accurate. That is looking accurate and beautiful. Take a gander at that little hair suede, kind of high hair suede. Big Nike swoosh. That is also a nice real piece of leather, nice and thick. Check the back tag. I see a little bit of ink there too. You can get that off with a little bit of heat. The leather does feel very stiff. I have never held this sneaker in the hand, so I can't tell you if it's supposed to be nice and soft or what have you, but I can tell you it feels very stiff. Now when we come to this mid portion here, oh, there's some trash right here. This is a synthetic piece of leather, and I don't know if it's supposed to be synthetic or not. I tried to look at some reference photos because I wasn't sure about this part. All of the other pigeons have very good materials on them, and this one, well, this particular pair I have before you has like a really hard piece of synthetic. So I tried to look at some reference photos. I could not get a beat, I don't know if it's beat or bead on if it's synthetic or if it's real, because the way it looked on the worn pairs that's supposed to be authentic, they look kind of synthetic too. So what you have on this one is like a very, very bad synthetic leather. I did try to get in the corner here, but the crazy thing is that it's sitting on a piece of real leather, and I hate when they do that because it kind of takes away from the shoe. Yeah, so they have this heavy crap overlay over top of a piece of real leather. Now the pairs that I did try to reference, they have pores in them, the synthetic pores that they try to press. That, if you guys don't know what that is, they press little holes in it. This one doesn't have that. If you look closely, it just has a purely synthetic tumble, and I don't think that's how it's supposed to be. Now the suede is good. The suede is about on par. Now the pigeon, I think he's looking about accurate. He looks pretty good. He looks pretty good from afar. You ain't gonna know what that is, boy. You ain't gonna know what that's supposed to look like. Anyway, very beautiful color combination of a sneaker. I love the white laces. Does come accompanied with some beautiful gray laces. I think I would stick with the white, contrast very well with the white Nike swoosh. Also, that Nike swoosh is nice and big, and it also is a real piece of leather. Nike on the boot is looking pretty good. You got the black Nike SB with the fat tongue. Yeah, I know I love a fat tongue. Anyway, once you get in it on the inside, once again, always remember, you're not going to get everything 100% accurate on the first run. The inside is black when it's supposed to be white. How do you mix something up like that? Like I tell y'all, stay woke. It's a game. How do you mix up black from white? Like I always tell you guys, it's always going to be nonsense. Then begin, oh, we didn't see that. Yeah, you did. You know it's exactly what's supposed to be on the inside, but you got to know the name of the game. Anyway, here's the medial side. Not too bad. Not too bad. That suede. That suede doing this thing, boy. And then you have the beautiful pigeon foot. If you didn't know, that is the foot of the pigeon. That's why this base is this color, as well as on the inside. Beautiful, beautiful. This is probably one of the hardest color combinations on the dunk ever. That's why a lot of people like these. And of course, it's New York. It represents New York City. Let's take a look at this other shoe right quick. And you know, I got to get on up out of here. Anyway, these look pretty good. Only thing I can say is to kind of drop the ball on the synthetic leather on the top. Well, synthetic overlay, because there is actually a real piece of leather under here, but they chose to throw some synthetic on top. Maybe they couldn't match the color. I don't know, but it is a piece of terrible hard piece of synthetic. But then again, the ones I tried to cross reference, they look like crap too. Anyway, these are looking pretty good. Here's some quick close-up hits. That suede is absolutely magnificioso. I can't say the same for this. The tongue looks pretty good. Once again, they pull the okie doke, put the black on the inside. They know they're supposed to be white, but you got to know what time it is. Anyway, this is the Pigeon Nike SB Dunk Low. Beautiful looking sneaker. Very happy to have these. I was waiting for them to make these, and they finally here. But you got to get one thing right, and I don't even know if that might be right. But I did see a little bit of difference with the synthetic pull holes on the actuals, and this doesn't have that. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this is a ball drop. Let me know what y'all think about these down below. This is MK the Truth, DODBENT. Hey man, I love y'all. I'm out.